Thank you, Devin. Glad to have a little bit less rain in the forecast looking at the weekend, but welcome back. We're now firmly into June, and that also means we're celebrating the Northwoods Pride.
Yes, and here to give us a glimpse into the festivities in our area are Braden, Matthew, Ashley, and Nikki. So there's so many names, so many people here today. So thank you guys all so much for coming in.
Thanks for having us.
So tell us a little bit about what is Northwoods Pride?
Go for it.
So I think first off, Pride is about celebrating community.
Right.
It's about celebrating the history and the triumphs and really having a good time and getting together as a community. And it's a celebration and a month for everyone to come together as well. It's not just for this one specific community, but we really encourage everyone in the Northwoods to come on out and celebrate at Hodag Park with us and with the documentary this month as well.
Yeah, so first off, let's kind of talk about that documentary. What is it exactly going to be on, and when is that going to be happening?
Okay.
Thank you, Nikki.
All right, it's a PBS documentary, and it's going to be this Friday, June 7th, from 5 to 7. It is free for anybody. It's going to be at Nicolay at Lakeside Center at the theater part, and it just is. I'll let somebody elaborate on the whole PBS thing, but
yeah, it's a PBS documentary put together with stories from local Wisconsinites and how they've related to the LGBTQ community and their stories coming out, things they went through, and changes that have made since then.
So last year we showed part 1 and then followed that up with a brief group discussion, and we're going to do the same thing with part 2 this year. So this year we're going to screen part 2 and then follow up with a discussion with the people that want to attend and watch the movie as well.
Well, fantastic. That's this Friday, and it's part 2, like you said. Part 1's on the PBS.com, so you can find that. You know, if you missed the first part, you can always catch up, you know, catch right up with the story here. An exciting time, and again, you know, free, like you mentioned. That'll be a good time. Now, that's this Friday. There's also more going on with the Northwoods Pride, and that's going to be on the 15th, so 2 Saturdays from now. What's that look like?
so that's the Northwoods Pride Festival. I am the class student president for Nicolay College, and we are trying to have another Pride event. I think it's our 8th year.
Oh, wow.
And so this year we're going to have it at Hodag Park, and hopefully we'll get more people and it'll be bigger, so come join us. It'll be at Hodag Park. It's from 10 to 4, and we're just going to have vendors. We're going to have yeah, just tons of stuff, like a drag show and just kids corner and just, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, and then Ashley, can you tell us a bit about kind of Art Start's role in sort of like this partnership that you guys kind of have?
Yeah, so Art Start has been the site for Pride After Dark, which is the adult version. And this year, Art Start is helping with the planning out in the park. So as the program and operations director, I have a lot of experience in event planning in our community. So we got together and talked about it, and yeah, I'm helping with the logistics.
No, that's always, you know, very helpful to have, you know, someone organizing things and putting things together. There's a lot of moving parts with this, as you know, it's a year long, sometimes more to plan these events. And it's really changed a lot in its history. So what does it kind of look like from the beginning to what it is now?
So I started out in the beginning, and it was just community members trying to get together. We originally were meeting up at Minocqua at the public library. We had our first Pride event, and it was at a park too. But then we slowly just got bigger and bigger and bigger, and then we started joining with Nicolay College. And now we're to the point where we're going to try to have it at Hodag Park, which is going to be even bigger, I hope. And we do need more volunteers. So just shout out there, like northwoodspride.com. You can sign up for volunteer options. And also, too, if you want to be a vendor, there's opportunities still to sign up for having a booth.
Well, fantastic. So they just got to go to the website, and there's sign-up sheets for all that, for vendors, for for people looking to volunteer, you know, and just get involved in this sort of event and organization itself.
And donating too.
And donate.
Yep.
And so why do you guys think it's important for people to come out to like these events, whether it's a documentary, the festival, just anything like that, to come out and show their support?
I think if you're a community member, it's a great way to get together and socialize and be celebrated in your community with your support network. And if you're not a community member, or you're curious, or you're just wanting to have a new experience, I think it's a great way to step out and have a new experience and meet new people and see what your community is doing and be involved in your community. And whether it's as an ally or community member, it's a good time to be had by all, for sure.
Exactly. You know, it's always nice to show the support for your neighbors and whatnot. You know, we're all, you know, Northwoods natives now, and we're just, you know, supporting each other and whatever, you know, helps us get through the day, you know, show a little bit about who we are and what we stand for.
Yep.
So that's, you know, nice to have these sorts of events like that.
Yep. And so to run through it one more time, there's a documentary happening June 7th.
This Friday.
This Friday,
Right.
right? Perfect. And then on the 15th, there's going to be Pride during the day. That's going to be family friendly, kid friendly. And then that night will be Pride After Dark, and that will be for adults.
Correct. Yes.
Well, fantastic. Thanks for coming on this morning and telling us a little bit about the Northwoods Pride here in Rhinelander and around. Really appreciate your time.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thanks, Michael. Thanks, Jackie.
And coming up, we have What's Trending, including